Hi guys, this week we're going to work on story words and pictures. And so we've brought out Mr. Moose so we can look and see what he says. And if you look at his speech bubble up there, it says many stories have words and pictures. Both words and pictures can include details about characters, settings, or events. And there are some questions that you can ask about words and pictures. The first one says, what do the words say? The second one says, what do the pictures show? Look carefully. And number 3 says, do the pictures show more than the words tell? And that you need to notice details in the pictures and in the words, and that will help you understand more about the characters, the settings, and the events in a story. So let's look at our practice page together, at our first page that we're going to work on together. We're going to go back to the story, My Rotten Red-Headed Older Brother. And so we're going to look at that story, and I'm going to read 2 pages to you. And it says, there had to be something I could do that he couldn't. Then an inspired thought comforted me like a fresh breeze on a hot summer day. Oh, Richie, I cooed as I stood next to the rhubarb bushes. Do you like rhubarb? No, he said. It's the sourest stuff on this planet. Now I knew, at long last I had him. Bet I can eat more of this raw rhubarb than you can without getting the puckers, I challenged. I don't think so. I do. I don't, he said, narrowing his eyes. I do, I insisted. Don't, he hissed, looking smug. Do, I said furiously as I grabbed the first stalk and started chewing it almost down to the leaf. So we're going to look at those pictures and we're going to think about the words in that for our next questions. So let's look at our first pencil. And it says, what do the words say about rhubarb? And our hint is, what does Richie say about the taste of the rhubarb? So let's go back to our story. And we want to know what the words say about rhubarb. What does Richie say about the way it tastes? So let's listen. There had to be something I could do that he couldn't. Then an inspired thought comforted me like a fresh breeze on a hot summer day. Oh, Richie, I cooed as I stood next to the rhubarb bushes. Do you like rhubarb? No, he said. It's the sourest stuff on this planet. So thinking about what the words say and what how Richie thinks it tastes, what do you think we need to write? You're right, that it is the sourest stuff on the planet. It is the sourest stuff on the planet. So now we're looking at the second question, and it says, what does the picture show about the taste of rhubarb? Look at Richie and the animals. So let's go back to our picture. Look at Richie. Look at all the animals. What are they doing? You're right, they're making faces. Making a sour face. And so that is what we should look for on our papers.